If you're in your 20s right now, you've probably heard someone say, "Don't stress. You've got time to figure out money." It sounds comforting, like you can just relax and put it off. But what if that advice is exactly why so many people end up broke and stressed later in life? We grew up being told a degree equals a good job, that is just normal, and we can deal with money later. But the truth, student loans don't disappear. Bills keep stacking, and waiting only makes the hole deeper. The system sold us a dream that just doesn't match reality. If you blindly go with the flow, you might wake up at 30 or 40 wondering where all your time and money went. That's a scary trap to fall into. And honestly, it's frustrating. Why didn't anyone teach us this in school? We learn equations we'll never use, but not how to budget or invest. No wonder so many of us feel lost with money. Most of us know the pain living paycheck to paycheck, feeling ashamed of debt, scrolling Instagram while friends flex vacations and new cars. It's exhausting to always feel behind. If you don't unlearn these money lies now, the cost isn't just dollars. It's your freedom, your time, and the life you actually want to live. But here's the good news: you can spot these lies early and rewrite your story. What if everything you thought you knew about money in your 20s was wrong? Hey, I'm Sam. Welcome to Send the Finance channel, where we break down money in a way schools never did. Because smart money moves start here. If you're ready to take control of your money and your future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Quick disclaimer: this is for education only. I'm not your financial advisor. Think of me as your money coach, giving you tools to make better choices. Today, we're exposing the 7 money lies that are stealing your future wealth, and I'll show you the truth and how to flip them in your favor. Stick around, because number 7 is the one that traps almost everyone. Lie number 1. I'll start saving later. It feels easier to push money goals into the future, right? But the truth is, waiting costs you more than you think. Here's the thing: the earlier you start, the easier it becomes. Saving now means your money grows for you over time, instead of you working extra hard later. Let's do the math. If you start at 22, saving just $200 a month, by 60, you could retire with freedom. But if you wait until 32, you'll have to save nearly double to catch up. The culture around us says, enjoy now, worry later. But the truth is, later you'll be forced to play catch up, and that creates stress you don't want. Think about it. A little sacrifice now, like skipping one extra coffee or one night out, can mean traveling the world, buying your dream house, or retiring early later. It's just like planting a tree. The only way to enjoy the shade later is to plant it today. Your future self will thank you for starting now. People often say debt is just part of life, like rent or groceries. But here's the truth: not all debt is created equal. Some debt weighs you down like chains you can't escape. Credit card debt, especially, can steal years of your life. Imagine carrying a $5,000 balance at 20% interest. If you only pay the minimum, you'll be stuck for over a decade. Being debt-free is like having the freedom to choose your own path. You can take a new job, move to a new city, or even start that dream business. But society tells us, just swipe it, everyone has debt. That mindset keeps people trapped, running in circles. The reality is, debt creates sleepless nights, constant stress, and limits your choices. Carrying debt is like running with a backpack full of bricks. You can still move, but every step is harder until you finally drop the weight and feel free. Lie number 3. A degree guarantees success. A diploma is powerful, but it isn't a golden ticket. Real success comes from how you use what you've learned, not just the paper itself. Education matters, of course, but it's not the whole story. The world rewards adaptability, problem solving, and creativity far more than just a title on paper. Right now, millions of graduates are underemployed. Many are working jobs that don't match their degrees, while carrying an average of over $30. Zero in student debt. Believing that any degree equals job security can set you up for disappointment. The truth is, many grads end up in careers totally unrelated to their studies. Think of a diploma like a gym membership. It gives you access, but you still have to show up and put in the work to see results. When you combine education with financial literacy and real-world skills, you take control of your income and your future. That's when your degree becomes a tool, not a trap. Lie number 4. I don't make enough to invest. A lot of young people believe investing is only for the rich, but the truth is, even the smallest amount can grow into something big over time. Think about this: if you invest just $50 every month and you keep it up for 40 years, it could grow into more than $100,000 thanks to compound growth. That's money quietly working for you in the background. It's like planting a tiny seed that becomes a mighty tree. Imagine reaching retirement and not having to stress about money because you started early. Your future self will be so grateful that you made the choice today. Investing is like giving yourself freedom down the road. The biggest mistake is waiting until you make more to start. Time is the most powerful tool in investing, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. Every year you wait, you lose growth you could have had. Not investing because you think your income is small is like refusing to plant seeds. Because your garden feels too tiny, every seed matters, no matter the size. The earlier you start, the more your garden grows. So remember, it's not about how much you start with, it's about starting it all. Even the smallest step today can change your tomorrow. The key is to begin. Lie number 5. I have to keep up with everyone else. We feel pressure to spend because everyone around us is upgrading their lifestyle. But chasing that race leaves you tired, broke, and still unsatisfied. Lifestyle creep is sneaky. It starts small. Maybe it's just one more coffee out, or a slightly fancier apartment. But those little upgrades slowly steal away your future freedom. Think about it. Spending just $150 a month eating out adds up to $1,800 a year. If that money was invested, it could grow into over $20,000 later. Small choices today create massive results tomorrow. Society tells us, treat yourself. You deserve it. But if every day is a treat, the trap is endless spending. What feels like freedom now can chain you later. Keeping up with the Joneses is like running a race with no finish line. You'll never win, because the goal keeps moving further away. Real freedom comes when you step off that track. When you choose wisely now, you're not falling behind, you're building the life you actually want. And that life comes with freedom, peace, and choices that matter. Lie number 6 is the one we tell ourselves all the time. I'll figure it out later. It feels harmless now, but time doesn't wait for us. Every day we delay is a chance slipping through our fingers. The truth is, time is your greatest asset. What you do in your 20s multiplies over decades. Waiting even 10 years can cost you hundreds of thousands by the time you retire. Think about this. If you start small today, future you will be grateful. Even a tiny step now can grow into something massive later. Your future self is counting on you. But here's the trap: we think future me will handle it. The problem is, future you might already be stressed, overwhelmed, and wishing you had started earlier. It's like ignoring your health. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Money works the same way. The earlier you act, the stronger your foundation grows. So don't wait. Start now, even if it's small. Your future self will thank you for having the courage to take action today. Lie number 7 says, I just need to make more money. But here's the truth. Without fixing habits, more money often just means bigger bills and the same old stress. Think about it. 60% of people earning over $100,000 still live paycheck to paycheck. More income doesn't automatically bring peace of mind. The real issue isn't how much you make, it's how much you keep and how you use it. Without control, more money just slips through your fingers. A lot of us believe, if I just get that raise, I'll finally be okay. But usually, more money just leads to more spending. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket. No matter how much you add, it just keeps draining away. True financial peace doesn't come from bigger paychecks, it comes from self-control, planning, and smart choices. That's what keeps your bucket full. So let's recap. The lies are waiting to save, thinking debt is normal, believing degrees guarantee success, not investing because you don't earn enough, keeping up with everyone, assuming you'll figure it out later, and thinking more money will solve everything. The truth, you have more power than you realize. Your 20s are the launchpad. The habits you start today shape your next decades. If this video opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. I want to hear from you. What money lie have you caught yourself believing? Drop it in the comments and let's learn from each other. This is Sam from Sam the Finance Channel. Remember, smart money moves start here. Take care of your money, and it will take care of you. I'll see you in the next video.